Are you trying to grow your relaxed hair, but you need help? Something is missing, something you're doing wrong, and you're not sure what it is? The theme here today is thou shalt not, and I'm going to share with you all the things you should not do to your relaxed hair. Welcome back to my channel. It's me, Sharon, and today I'm sharing my cardinal rules for relaxed hair growth. For the best relaxed hair tricks and tips, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Also, click the bell so you're notified every week when I upload a video. You don't want to miss it. So make sure you first subscribe. Second, click that bell. Okay, so we all want healthy, long, relaxed hair. But have you noticed that you're stuck? Sometimes we just need to tweak and stop doing certain things. So this video is all about what you should not do to your relaxed hair. So let's just say thou shalt not, because these are the cardinal rules of healthy, relaxed hair. So let me do a disclaimer before anybody comes for me, okay? This is not my hair. These are clip-ins from MaxFull. This is their seamless, ultra-light, invisible Remy clip-ins. And I absolutely love them. If you have not seen my video on these clip-ins, definitely go ahead and check it out. We all on the same page, it's not my hair. Okay, let's get into this video. Okay, lovies, so cardinal rule number 1, thou shalt not dye thy relaxed hair. So relaxed hair has already been chemically processed, so you don't have the privilege, you don't have the right to go ahead and do another chemical process on your hair because you're already relaxed. You got one chemical treatment done to your hair, that's it. No more, only relaxing your hair. If you're natural, go ahead, dye your hair because your hair is natural, and that's one chemical process. The relaxer has already weakened your hair, and your hair is already prone to breakage. So you don't want to add on to the risk of damaging your hair by dyeing your hair. You can't do it. I don't even care if you are dyeing your hair black. No ma'am. No, we are not dyeing our hair any color. And you absolutely should not try to go blonde because you have to bleach your hair. You have to strip your hair of the color. And that is a no. You will have dry, brittle hair that will definitely break. Your hair will be damaged. But there are different ways to achieve color in your hair. You don't have to dye it. You don't have to do a permanent dye on your hair to change the color of your hair. I have brown hair and I love for my hair to be black. So I opt for a rinse. I will rinse my hair with a semi-permanent hair color. That's it. Now if you want blonde, I'm sorry, the blonde, you can't rinse your hair blonde, but you can do like a tint of a burgundy or berry color. You could do different shades of browns. For blonde, girl, listen, just get you a wig, get some weave, put in some pieces, some blonde pieces, but you cannot have blonde hair and be relaxed. It's a no. Cardinal rule number 2. Thou shalt never apply extra strength relaxer on thy hair. Please, please do not use extra strength relaxer. You should use the relaxer that is best for you. I will say this. So if you have a sensitive scalp, and you're more prone to burns, you notice that your scalp is always burning, you should get a sensitive scalp relaxer. If you have extra thick, big strands of hair, and you have gone to a professional, and they have tested out your hair and your strands, and they say that you need an extra strength relaxer, and they apply the extra strength relaxer to your hair, the professional does your hair with the extra strength relaxer, I will say that is okay. I don't even care if your hair is extra thick. I personally, I would use still a regular relaxer. But for those of us that are relaxing at home, I would not recommend an extra strength relaxer because it's extra strength. Don't do it. Don't ever do it. Don't ever do it. Like, girl, do not do it, because it's going to process your hair even faster than a regular relaxer. So if you are not used to relaxing your hair at home and getting it in and out fast and doing your relaxer quick, you should not use the extra strength relaxer. It's gonna speed up the relaxing process for you, so you're gonna have to move and do your thing very quickly, applying that relaxer onto your hair and then rinsing it out. And I just feel like it's stronger, and the whole thing is we don't want to over process your hair. Like I said before, you don't want to over process your hair, and using an extra strength relaxer will likely over process your hair because, like I said, it processes the hair faster. Be mindful of that. We want to under process our hair, not over process, which is why I would not use a extra strength relaxer. Yeah, don't. It's a no, sis. It's a no. It's a no. Do not use an extra strength relaxer. Like, I can see the need for it. I don't understand it. Like, don't do it. I don't even know why they made an extra strength relaxer. Comment down below and let me know if you use an extra strength relaxer, or if you know anyone that uses an extra strength relaxer, because I don't even know anyone who uses an extra strength relaxer. Like, when I go pick up my relaxer at the beauty supply store, I always see a lot of extra strength relaxers in stock. There's a lot on the shelf, and then the regular relaxer, you know, has been bought. But when I say they are fully stocked with the extra strength relaxer, and I'm always thinking, who uses this? Like, who does this? So let me know in the comment section down below. Cardinal rule number 3. Thou shalt not apply oil to your hair before putting direct heat on it. Not apply oil right before you flat iron your hair. That is a no. When you put oil on your hair and you flat iron or curl your hair and you hear that sizzling, that is not a good thing. You do not want to hear the sound of sizzling. That means your hair is cooking. You're pretty much frying your hair like we frying some chicken. Like, we don't want to fry our hair. I know in the past when I had breakage or any setbacks, it was definitely caused by heat. I used to flat iron my hair or put heat on my hair every day, and that's way too much, especially with no heat protectant. So use less heat. And if you use heat, use a heat protectant. Listen, heat damage is real. Heat damage will cause your hair to be extra dry, extra brittle, which will cause it to fall off and break. So you need a good heat protectant. The heat protectant is going to create a barrier, a protection. So when you do put that direct heat on your hair, that your hair will be protected. It's a lifesaver. It's a game changer. So get you a good heat protectant, and it smells amazing. I use my heat protectant as a hair perfume as well as oil sheen because it does give my hair a light shine. If you're not using a heat protectant and you need some recommendations for a heat protectant, go ahead and check out my favorites, my favorite products for relaxed hair. And I also have a haul for my relaxer day. In that haul, I have a heat protectant as well. So check out those videos for great heat protectants. Oh, and also, being in the sun too long is the same as putting direct heat on your hair. So you do want to still protect your hair from the sun. So still put that heat protectant on your hair. Cardinal rule number 4. Thou shalt not over manipulate thy hair. Don't ever do it. For example, doing too many different hairstyles. Your fingers are always in your hair. You're always combing and brushing your hair. You're always styling your hair a different way every day. you are overly caring for your hair, that is a thing too. You could be doing way too much to your hair. Literally leave your hair alone. Put your hair in a protective style and let it sit for a minute. So we don't want to over manipulate our hair. We don't want to over curl it. We don't want to over flat iron it. We don't want to over wash it, condition it, because everything should be done in moderation. Even the good, even the deep conditions, even the protein treatments. Everything should be done in moderation. Maybe try doing a protective style for a week and let your hair rest and you have a break. You just don't want to always be up in your hair. You don't want to be all up in your hair doing stuff. And listen, it's hard for me to even say this to you because I need to definitely practice what I preach, because I love switching up my look. I just love having freshly flat ironed hair or freshly curled hair. So listen, honey, we all working together. We're all fixing ourselves together. We're all being better together. So don't over manipulate your hair. Cardinal rule number 5. Thou shalt not leave in their protective style too long. Okay, we are not leaving our protective styles in for over 3 months. We're not doing that. This goes hand in hand with over manipulating your hair, but you also don't want to be lazy and leave in your protective style in too long. So I am guilty of this as well. For example, you get maybe some box braids. You have your box braids in, you're looking good, you're feeling good. It's so simple and easy, it's quick. It cuts your time to get ready in half. A month comes around, it's been a month, we have our box braids in and it still looks good. I'm like, okay, I should take out my hair because you know I would love to wash my hair. I would love to deep condition my hair, but it still looks good. Let's leave it in a little longer. And then maybe 2 months comes around and you know 2 months we have redid the front. The front has been refreshed, so your braids still look good, but it's been 2 months. It's been a little minute. I mean, I have been moisturizing my scalp. I have been doing what I can to care for my hair in these box braids, but it's been 2 months. But I think, you know, I think we could stretch it a little longer. Let's maybe try 3 months. Listen, we could keep going and going and going. I've been there. Trust me. So you kind of want to gauge what is a good amount of time to leave your protective style in your hair. Just don't overdo it. Don't leave it in way too long because you do want to care for your hair. It's not getting the proper moisture. It's not being cleansed. It's just not breathing. It's stuck in your protective style. I think it's okay for you to leave your protective styles in longer when you're natural because your hair isn't chemically processed and it's a little bit stronger. But when you're relaxed, don't do it. I know the style may still look good, but what is most important is your real hair. Every time I left my protective style in longer than I should have, I was always scared and nervous and worried when I got my hair done. I could see how my hair did decline because I left in my protective style for way too long. And then your protective style is no longer a protective style. It is gel for your hair. It is a gel for your hair and it's damaging your hair. It turns into a damaging style. We have to do what's best for our hair and take out that protective style sometimes when we don't want to. Cardinal rule number 6. Thou shalt not over process thy hair. Don't ever do it. So you want to make sure you're at least 8 weeks to get a relaxer. So I know back in the day we would get relaxers, at least for me, maybe 6 weeks. I've heard some people get relaxers 4 weeks, every 4 weeks. Don't do it. That's way too much chemical processing. You're over processing your hair. You should not relax your hair so often. Try to space it out. Stretch your relaxers so you don't over process your hair. Also, don't overlap your relaxer. Don't put relaxer on your hair that's already been relaxed. Relaxer only goes on your new growth, the hair that is virgin, that has never been chemically treated. So if your ends are relaxed, don't put relaxer on your ends, only on your new growth, because then you will be over processing the hair that's already relaxed and it will become weaker and it will break off. If you haven't already, go ahead and check out my relaxer day back in the day to now. I did a little comedy skit comparing how it was back in the day in the late 90s, early 2000s getting a relaxer to today getting a relaxer, and how everything has changed when you go to the salon and get your hair done. You'll love it, and I'm bringing back some 2000 fashion. I'm giving it to y'all, so definitely go ahead and check out that video. Cardinal rule number 7, thou shalt not allow your hair to get dry. We are not going to wait until we feel our hair and then we feel that it's dry. No, we are going to be proactive. Thou shalt be proactive. We are going to moisturize our hair beforehand. So we are going to moisturize and seal our hair before we get to that point of, oh, my hair is dry. I think I need to apply some moisturizer. Yeah, let me go get it. Dry hair breaks. Moisturized hair does not break, but dry hair does. So you want to make sure you are moisturizing and sealing your hair often. So if you need tips on moisturizing and sealing your hair, go ahead and check out my nighttime routine. In that video, I show you how I moisturize and seal my hair at night, as well as how I wrap my hair. When you are moisturizing and sealing your hair, you want to make sure you wrap your hair at night. Always wrap your hair. Wrapping your hair is going to seal in the moisture into your hair. If you are sleeping on cotton sheets or a cotton pillowcase, cotton absorbs moisture. So it's going to take all of the moisture out of your hair that you just put in your hair when you moisturize and sealed your hair. So you want to make sure you wrap your hair with a satin scarf, bonnet, a do-rag, whatever you use. You want to make sure it's satin, and that will seal in the moisture in your hair and keep the moisture in your hair longer. So wrapping your hair is so important. Wrap your hair, girl. Don't sleep on it. Just wrap it. It takes 2 seconds. Just wrap your hair. And we want to make sure we're moisturizing our hair in different ways. We can also add moisture to our hair by doing a deep condition treatment. And I just love the way my hair feels when I deep condition my hair. So I deep condition my hair often. If I'm washing my hair, if my hair is wet, I am most likely doing a deep condition. I'm going to follow up my shampoo or my co-wash with a deep conditioner. You want to deep condition your hair, and you also want to moisturize and seal your hair. Cardinal rule number 8. Thou shalt have a professional on her team. And when I say professional, I mean a professional hairstylist. A professional that specializes in healthy, relaxed hair and the growth of relaxed hair. You should always have someone that you can consult with, someone that if you do your hair majority of the time at home but something goes wrong and you need help, you can go to that person and they can get you right. And they could give you good, sound advice. And I get it. Everyone is into doing everything themselves. You can do anything you want to do as long as you go ahead and look on YouTube. I mean, pretty much you can make it happen and figure it out. So that's great and that's amazing. But when it comes to a hair journey or your hair growth and you're not well versed in something and you're not well educated in a certain area, and you need help tweaking something, like something is missing, I need help in that area, you do need a professional. So I will always say it never hurts to have a professional that specializes in relaxed hair and relaxed hair growth. And just make sure that person is actually a professional, they're licensed, and they have a proven track record of helping people grow their relaxed hair. So I've said this before, when you are deciding to go to a professional stylist, I would definitely look at their Instagram. I would definitely do a consultation where I would go into the salon, let them check out my hair, see what they recommend, and I will also go to the salon because I want to see their client's hair. I want to see what their client's hair, even if it's short, is it healthy hair? If it's long, is the hair long and healthy? When she interacts with her clients, is she recommending treatments, trims? Like, how does she interact with them? Does she have a positive attitude? Does she look like she really cares, or she's just there to get you in the chair and out and girl bye? So you want to get a good professional, but you also want to do your research. You want to find that person. You always need a professional on your team. You need a team of professionals to get you right. Because listen, a girl needs help sometimes. You can't do it all on your own, and you need someone who knows what they're doing. So get you a professional stylist. Even if you go to them once a year or twice a year, you always need somebody to call up and be like, hey, this happened. I need some help. What do you recommend? Those are my cardinal rules for relaxed hair growth. Thou shalt not. Just remember, when you getting ready to flat iron your hair, you be like, thou shalt not flat iron my hair without a heat protectant. That's right. That's right. Thou shalt not. So never do it. Y'all know where that come from? Carrie Hilson, Pretty Girl Rock. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. That will help me out so much. All it's going to do is tell YouTube that you liked my video, and YouTube will recommend my video to more viewers. So please, please, please like this video. Also subscribe if you haven't already. If you made it to the end of this video, hey girl, hey, you my bestie, you my boo. Also follow me on Instagram, and I just want to say thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate you. To all my old lovies, to all my new lovies, and to all my future lovies, love you so much. Comment down below and let me know what cardinal rule was like, dang, I do that and I need to change. Also, let me know a cardinal rule that you would add on to this list. What is something that you swear by that you should never do to relaxed hair? Let us know in the comment section down below. Check out these videos next for relaxed hair content and more. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe, subscribe, what are you doing? And share it with all your friends. Thanks, lovies, and I'll see you